Hey friends, Seth here, taking a look at World of Horror. Big thanks to the publisher who passed along a code for this, out now on the Nintendo Switch. This game has been in development for a minute, you guys. I played the demo for this back at PAX South, back in 2015 or something like that, so really cool to finally see it reach the finish line. I'm going to say right here, right out front, this is a mature rated game. Huge mature content warning, huge trigger warning. There is, a lot of violence and disturbing imagery in this game. We're not going to play too much of it here in this video. I want to just kind of give you guys a look at what the Switch version is like, but do be aware of that. There is disturbing stuff in this game. This is sort of a Junji Ito-inspired Japanese horror sort of adventure game, so just be aware of that. Big warning, if that sounds like too much for you, then please turn back now. I appreciate you and your time, but we're going to take a look at this. World of Horror, Nintendo Switch, available now. It had a little bit of a delay releasing here on the North American eShop, but it is available now. They made it just in time for Halloween, so a nice spooky game for Halloween. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many color palettes and display modes to choose from. We can do 1-bit or 2-bit. Oh, interesting. So the 2-bit adds a little bit of a gray. I kind of prefer the 1-bit, to be honest. If it's your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling Story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. A tiny selection of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. That sounds good to me. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980-ish. Something strange is happening in our town. Okay, yeah, welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. I found a new item, Straight Razor, and I found a new item, Taiyaki. Okay, the story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. Let's put the combat tutorial on just so that we're aware of what's going on here. This already looks a little different than when... Oh, hang on, I got low battery. Let me plug in. This already looks a little bit different than when I played it back at PAX, but again, this was years and years ago. The style was there, but it definitely, the layout looks a little different. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, look for the items somewhere around the school. Let's explore the school. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped against the wall. I need the anatomy class perk for that option. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. -2 reason. I feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Check out school lockers, access my storage. Got a few symbols here on the locker. Oh god. I need a tiny key to open that locker. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. Let's peek outside. Oh god. You shouldn't risk that again. New achievement unlocked. But what if I want to risk that again? On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, and the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Combat tutorial. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you've filled the launch sequence bar, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. I see. Fill the combat sequence with combat moves and press the launch sequence to attack your enemy. Okay. So... Sharp one-handed, damage 4. That's a trinket. Speed 80, chance to hit 70. I mean, this seems like the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and equip, inspect, and equip, I guess. No? Offensive actions. All I can do is kick, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know why I can't use my straight razor. Maybe it just wouldn't do any good. Maybe I'm just supposed to kick. Got stabbed with the scissors. Not great. Combat skill. Okay. Look for an improvised weapon. Attack boost. Seems good. Oh, I needed to have equipped it before going into this. Oh, dang, that sucks. Well, that would explain it. I don't have a firearm. Oh, is that all it does? Is just a chance to hit thing? Okay. Let me look around for an improvised weapon, I think. Found a branch. I don't know that there's anything that I can do with it, though, because I can't equip it. I mean, okay, so I can equip an improvised weapon. That's good to know. Okay, so... Oh, clap. Part of a ritual. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna have to continue because I don't have any... I don't know, like, what rituals to do anyways, so... Resolve combat. I defeated Maru. Nice. I found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Redraw sigil. I don't need to do that. Is there anything else to explore the school and find? A woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Oh, Jesus. I feel like I should decline, but if I decline, I feel like she's going to attack me. Luck check failure. Alright, the creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Well, great. Sound of scissors is getting louder, you must hurry. Wasn't there another... Okay, the sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Mara's acting strange. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll try to perform the ritual. I don't know where the candle is. Okay. Welp. Oh, I got the luck check that time. Feeling the teachers resolved the event. Okay, you found one of the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? Oh god. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror comes closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. I still have the branch equipped. Damn, I should have equipped the stupid razor. Man, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Okay. Next attack guaranteed to hit. I'll prep a strong attack. Okay, the enemy is weak against this type of weapon, I guess, so that seems good. In that case, I'll keep hitting her with strong attacks for now. She's raising her scissors. Try it again. I've sustained a new injury. Slit mouth. Oh, Jesus. This ain't great. Am I beautiful? Okay, she killed me. Cause of death, killed by the scissor woman. Level 1 difficulty level cultist equipped branch. Yeah, I messed that up. Your playthrough lasted 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay. In this run, you didn't complete any mysteries. You saw 3 new events. You encountered 2 new enemies. You unlocked 1 new achievement. Okay, well, that's fine. So, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of little things to keep in mind with that. And this is like the kind of thing, like there's multiple mysteries and there's multiple runs, so let's see. I do like the 1 bit. Let's try to do this one again. This time we know a little bit more of what we have going on. What's up with these different timelines? Timeline B. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow, okay. We'll still stick with this one. We have a little bit more of a sense of what we're doing. First things first. Equipping the straight razor for the love of God. That restores 1 reason. Don't need the combat tutorial anymore. The combat is fairly straightforward, actually. Once you kind of know what you're doing. Okay. Keep exploring a little bit. Okay, let's peek outside. Get this little moment. Yeah. And I don't know if that's like required. Oh, you enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you're looking for? Enter the water. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, suddenly you realize you're not alone in the pool. Dead man's float. Let's go. A bloated figure emerges from the murky pool water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's do... 70% chance to hit on both, huh? Might as well. Enemy is weak to it, so that's good. I found the chalk straight away this time. Okay, so we got that. Let me try to redraw sigil. Oh, that's probably what I screwed up. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's look at the friend's diary. Hold up, hold up. There's a couple different... So yeah, that is not what this sigil looks like. Okay. I feel like that's closest. Let me see. No, maybe it's with none of that stuff. Yeah, I feel like this is close as we'll get to it, with like none of that junk on it. What does this do? Oh. It adds like some junk to it. Okay, it has like a circle on the right and a line on the left. Yeah, I think this might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. Right? That looks close. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go with that. We still need the candles. I don't have the anatomy class perk, so we're going to lose some resolve from this. Or some reason, rather, from that. That's fine. Okay. Got the candle. Let's perform the ritual. Hopefully this is right. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Okay. You take a step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Okay, let's go. Okay, so she's at least, like, corporeal this time. Let's do this. Crushed it. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors ending A. Look at us! We did it, man! I'm proud of us. Okay, so that was one of the stories. One of the little mysteries. We got like kind of the tutorial mystery and we got one of the endings of it. So there are a couple of different endings for that. And then there are multiple mysteries that you can do. You can do a customized run. Choose your own character, background, and other playthrough specifics. Wow. More students contains additional foreskins for random student allies. World of Horror base game. Card pack containing everything you need to play this 1-bit horror investigation game. Oh. Uncheck all. Okay. Contains all card. Oh, I see. Okay, continue. A tall man left a suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder, what could that mean? I have no idea what the password is. Oh, like to set your own password? This seems okay. Feces. Sure. Okay, so we have different characters here. Interesting. So you can kind of... This can be like a roguelike sort of thing, too. Starts with a camera. Starts with a random ally. Starts with cigarettes. Dexterity, knowledge. Starts with a combat speed bonus. Starts with one random spell. Okay, so we've got Skeptic, threat level lowered, weaker enemies. Initiate, threat level lowered. Cultist, threat level increased. True Believer, threat level increased. Character stats decrease, stronger enemies for Harbinger of Doom. So Skeptic is the easiest difficulty, it looks like. Okay. Maybe I'll just do like Initiate. When leveling up, the game will only draw generic and character exclusive perk cards. Oh wow, man, look at this. Looks like this is the only one I have. Classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. Additional modes will unlock as you progress. Somewhere, a group of people gathers trying to awaken their master. Oh, snap. We can, like, decide what we want the god to be. The terrible spider god Kataka Torasu is once again awakening from its slumber, binded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. This supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of Oo for its long-awaited premiere. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Atyosoth's bloated body closer to the earth. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. I liked this one, I think, the best. Cosmic Gift. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. Entropy. Both your damage and your enemies is increased. Eternal Web. You can't run from combat. Resting increases doom penalty. This is the person that I'm playing as, I think, is kind of the spellcaster, so this seems like maybe it would be the best, like, stat-wise. Okay. But I don't know. Like, I don't know enough about the game's systems to... welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Powell, creator of the game. Aw. That's the main game screen. Here you'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. I probably should have looked at this first. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. Strength, it's the outcome of events and speed of certain combat actions. Dexterity, okay. Yep. And then funds. Okay. Got our inventory. We don't need the combat tutorial. We already did that. Okay, I have a spell. I don't know how I can equip the spell. Spells. Memory extract. It's a healing spell, I guess. Okay. Check my mailbox, it's empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Oh, great. Okay, so this is like, this is where the meat of the game is here. Freaky feature of found footage, far out fable of a fear festival, horrible history of household hell, curious case of a contagious coma, and restless rumors of a residential recluse. Wow. Fear festival, huh? Found footage. Let's do the found footage one, I guess. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. Oh. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. I mean, invite for a coffee seems nice. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Okay. I like that this is kind of pointing me where I should go, because there are a lot of like different options and places to explore. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly the guest turns their head in your direction. It's your turn now. Oh god. Follow the awful tradition, or fight your way out, or try to talk them out of this. Weird funeral. I feel like that's gonna come back to bite me. Try to talk them out of this. Hey, I made it. Using acute anemia as your excuse, you convince the mourners to make an exception for you. Thank God. Okay. Now we're like looking through the woods. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. You're planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done and then everything that could happen and every awful thing that's already happened. And now, all you can think about is just how scary and horrible things are. Cry or push through it. I mean, okay. You can barely get out of sight before you break down into heaving sobs. Why? Why you? You don't want to do this anymore, but if you don't, everyone will die. You cry and cry and cry, plus 3% doom. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Should I pray or destroy the shrine? I don't want to destroy it. That seems like a right way to piss it off. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. Oh. Interesting. Can I look at the paper? Do I have it? Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. I don't have a steak knife. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. So avoid the eastern region. Got it. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped onto it. I think this character is like a spellcaster. Nope. 2% doom. Jesus. Walking through a tree nursery, you suddenly stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Before you can continue your investigation, someone grabs your leg. Oh, and we're in combat. I have no weapon. Great. It's a bark woman with 18 HP, 30 power. Jesus. I have a feeling this is not going to go great for me. 3 damage, chance to hit. I don't have any weapons, so let's just stack them up. Okay, it's not too bad. Could be worse. This should take her out. We did it. All right. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. I feel like every choice feels so, like, consequent. Like, I feel like... Okay, succeeded, alright. I wonder how much of it I need to explore. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave walls. You recognize the strange symbols and connect them to the horrors plaguing your town. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Great Arc exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ito-2 is coming, and now you must know the date. Oh, and now you know the date. Okay. I'm still looking for the group in here, right? Isn't that what I'm doing? An old campsite, okay. The tent has been knocked down. Food and utensils are scattered everywhere. Let's investigate the ground. Nope. That didn't work out. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of my missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Oh, we're taking the cassettes and running. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you're found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Okay, rewards for solving this mystery. I, The forest is restless. Knowledge is key. There's still hope. Tireless. Time passes one day. Interesting. I gained a new level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Okay. So where is it? Do I have a list of perks? Reroll perks. Okay. I guess I'll give myself more reason. And also, I'm pretty sure I just like rerolled perks and got a bunch of new Doom accidentally without realizing it. Let's give myself more. I feel like let's give myself more charisma and reason. Right? Am I doing something wrong? One perk and one stat upgrade. I don't know where the perk is. Oh, it's over here. Outdoorsman, Arcane Grasp, and Folklore Studies. Oh. I see. I like that. Okay. The old god stirs. Press here to reveal its effect. A weird epidemic keeps staff of the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay. Okay. This seems like a good place to go ahead and end this video since we solved one of the mysteries. We did a little run of the like tutorial story. There is so much going on in this game. I still feel like I haven't quite wrapped my mind around it. This would be a great stream game, I feel like. Y'all let me know in the comments below if you want to see me stream some more World of Horror. I could definitely see this being the kind of thing that we, that we stream here on the channel. So let me know what you think. Seems great for Halloween, spooky season. Available now on the Nintendo Switch. Really cool. There's a lot to wrap your mind around, but if you like these kind of like adventure RPGs, I feel like I'm kind of starting to finally kind of pick up on it. There's a lot going on, but it's really, really cool. I love the art. I love the music. Definitely those horror vibes. So again, big thanks to the publisher for providing us the code. We'll have the purchase link in the video description if you want to check it out for yourself. And tune into the podcast this week if you want to hear more about World of Horror. I'm sure I'll be talking about it there. There's always links in the video description to the podcast. And for more Nintendo video content like this, you're already in the right place. All in right here on YouTube, so be sure to like and subscribe before you head out. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.